Hello and welcome back to the Campfire. I am Adrian.
I'm Kaylyn.
Yes, you are, and it is always such a pleasure to have you.
You literally see me every day.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's a pleasure to have
Up
you.
until about 9:15 when you're like, I can barely keep my eyes open.
Yeah, last night I was so damn tired, and you were just like, "Hey, I want to stay up with you and watch TV," and I
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
"Okay."
You said that. You're like, I'm trying so hard, baby. I'm trying. I'm like, you're not trying because you're literally laying down. You're not trying to sit up. You're not trying to move. You are laying there on the bed,
Ooh.
on top of the covers,
I'm-
fully clothed.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying. I'm trying. No, sit up. What? Sit up. But what? Sit up.
What?
And then you'll be able to try. If you want to try, sit up.
Yeah, but that's a lot of effort.
It's not that much effort.
It was so late. It was like 5 in the morning, and I had to wake up at like 5:20, 5:30. And no, she was asking for a lot there, and I just couldn't do it.
Listen, buddy.
Yes.
I do a lot. I got yelled at all morning.
All morning. These kids, they crazy.
You
Me?
can suck it up, Cupcake.
Okay, I had an energy drink,
You did have an energy drink.
and so I am awake.
That's
And that was a
fantastic.
big mistake because I had the energy drink at
Lemons.
around 5 in the afternoon.
You know, that crap don't work on me. Except for the lemon excess from Amway.
Uh-huh.
It's the only one. That one kept me awake for a very long time.
Yeah,
The rest of it-
you are such a lightweight.
But see, I won't drink a Red Bull because I think they're disgusting. Which is
Yeah.
funny because my friend just sent me a picture of a sugar-free Red Bull, and I'm like, yuck.
Mm.
I'm like, absolutely not. But I won't drink Monster. I won't drink the Celsius. I won't drink Red Bull. I won't drink Venom. So you can see how much I know. Do they even make Venom anymore?
I really don't know.
I don't even know. Like,
I
that's...
don't.
And the only reason I know what Celsius is an energy drink, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of. Yeah, it's like an energy boost. It's supposed to be like all natural and.
Yeah, I legit for a long time thought it was alcohol.
Me
And
too.
I'm like, oh, well, it didn't.
I drank like 3 in a row, and I was like, I'm not feeling anything.
Didn't they just have to recall some of them because vodka was put in them?
Oh, did they?
Was it the
I did-
Celsius?
That sounds a little familiar, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought maybe they did because of vodka being put in it instead of it being their energy drink.
Well, they can send all the recalls here. That's fine.
Okay, you do that. I am not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
My kidney does not like alcohol,
Mm.
and my kidney hurts, and I prefer not to continue pissing it off.
There you go.
Yeah.
That
So
is that's something.
anyway, you get to see me all the time again until about 9:15.
Oh yeah. We're back on this. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but why are you seeing me now? Like,
Why am I seeing you now? Huh? Oh, in the studio.
Yeah, like what's the purpose of your existence here?
My purpose of this of my existence is because I'm going to tell you some scary stories. And
What? Why?
well, because you don't believe in the supernatural and the paranormal,
No, I don't.
and I do.
That's
So-
because you're weird.
It's because I've seen some stuff,
Sure.
and I'm like, there's some
believe you
stuff
believe
out
that.
there, and so you right here,
Me?
Yeah.
It's me.
yeah,
Me.
you,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't believe in it.
I
I'm
don't.
like, what? That is crazy. So here I am. Try it.
It's a bunch of fooey balooey.
Fooey balooey.
Fooey balooey.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Horse manure.
Okay, I've heard horse manure, but fooey balooey? No, you just made that up. 100%.
No.
I've heard fooey. Ah, fooey. But I cannot.
I've said that before. I've not said that in a very, very long time, but I have said
Yeah,
that before.
I don't recall anybody ever saying fooey balooey.
You'd never met anybody either that said fudge nuggets,
Yeah,
and now the
that was a
9-year-old
weird one too.
9-year-old says fudge nuggets.
Yeah, no, our 9-year-old says it. Freaking Noah. So, let me tell you about his haircut real quick. So he's getting a haircut, and
Man, they're just getting groomed this week. Like
I know.
they're gonna look
yeah,
like gentlemen by the end of it.
Jonah got his eyebrows waxed. A little 14-year-old.
Because he had one eyebrow.
he had one eyebrow, and they were so thick.
Yeah, he's got very thick black hair. Like there's no question in the world that it is black hair, and he's got like curly afro hair.
He does. It just grows out. Like, it just goes up and never down.
Yeah, I
And
took him to a barber once, and the guy was like,
I don't know what to do with
I
this.
don't. What? You don't want to shave it off?" I'm like, "No, he doesn't want to shave it off." He's like, "I don't. What?"
Yeah, that barber had never experienced hair this curly or this thick before in his life.
Not. He said, "Not on a white kid."
Not on a white kid. He's not white. A little brown boy.
No, he's brown on the top, white on the bottom.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what he
that's
tells
right.
me.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so no, we're getting our haircuts. We're all three sitting in sports clips, and I realized, it's been about 10 minutes, and I haven't heard a peep out of Noah. Usually, whenever he's getting a haircut, he's talking their ear off.
Non-flipping stop.
So if you got him stuck in a chair, this boy's got like ADHD or something. He just cannot sit still, or ADD, whatever. One of the D's.
How about 9 and a boy?
Yeah, 9 and a boy.
That's what he is.
So he cannot sit still. And if you make him sit still, like in a barber chair, then he's gonna move the only thing that he can, his freaking mouth. Well,
I mean, he'll do that even if he's moving.
Yeah, yeah. This kid doesn't ever shut up. So, but if you sit him down, it goes on overdrive. Well, I'm sitting in this barber chair. I'm like, I haven't heard a peep out of this dude in the past like 10 minutes, and I look over, and he's done getting his haircut, and he's just like, "Thank you," just like all shy. It's like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
Clearly, you've been taken over. Paranormal. Boom. That's why I said that story.
Or somebody finally found the mute button.
Oh, yeah, no, I lost that remote a long time ago.
I frequently ask him when he comes home on Tuesday afternoons.
Oh, he won't shut up.
Because I'll make him go take a nap. So from basically probably 10:30 when he'll get started with school until he passes out that night to go to sleep,
nonstop.
He will be non-stop talking.
It's so funny. We love the kid, but holy crap!
I'm like, oh my gosh. He'll be in the car, and we're going to karate or something, and he hasn't shut up for 20 minutes, and his brother's sitting in the front seat doing the yappy noise with his hand.
Yeah, like
he just
flapping his hand.
And I look at the brother, and I'm like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's so funny. Anywho, hello.
So you've got some scary stories that allegedly are going to try to convince me that the supernatural is real.
Yes, I do.
How many stories do you have that you're going to use to try to convince me of this fooey balooey?
I have 3 stories for you today.
3. Do you have a longie?
I do not.
No longies today?
No,
Aww,
I mean,
no, I'm sad.
They're kind of longies. They're both like they got some meat to them, but they're not long.
Well, I'm excited because we're not going to tell you what it is, but we're on episode 8, and for episode 10, we have a surprise for everybody. And I'm really excited about that, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. This is episode 8, so we have 8 and 9, and then the 10th episode, you guys are in for a treat.
Ooh, I'm super excited.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to start isn't that like October? Like our first week in October then? No, it's the last week of September going into October.
Yeah, I think so. What's today? Today's the
17th.
So this will premiere on the 22nd.
22nd. Then we have the 9th on the 29th. Okay, yeah.
So it'll be the first one in
First
October.
week in October, yeah.
And then if you guys have any suggestions on what we should do for a Halloween episode, because if you're going to tell scary stories around a campfire, and you've got Halloween, which is the spookiest holiday of them all, in my opinion, you've got to do... Well, some people have differences of opinion. It's fine.
What's the other spookiest holiday?
There could be some weird wackadoodle ones that I don't know anything about.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
See?
That's fair.
So...
Because, like this podcast and me trying to make you believe, there's a lot of stuff out there that we don't know.
There's also a lot of podcasts where people tell scary stories to their spouses or their friends, or they just tell scary stories to just nobody in general, just that people can hear.
Yeah.
And each one is unique in its own right. And we want to do something special for Halloween. And I think it would be fun to get the people who listens ideas.
Yeah,
So
of course.
comment on the videos, or you can go to the Facebook page and
Make Me Believe podcast.
yeah, Make Me Believe podcast on Facebook. And
I think I might change it to the Make Me Believe podcast.
another name change. Wow.
I know. I can't make up my damn mind.
Well, you guys can put the suggestions there or send us a message and we can see what we can do. Or if you have a scary story you want us to tell for Halloween, we can do that too.
Yeah. Always looking for suggestions. Always for it. And are you ready?
No.
Why not?
Because are these going to have like proper endings? Or are you going to leave me hanging again?
Sure. I know at least one of them's got a proper ending.
No, okay. Did you read the other one? What's happening?
This is a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I read all these, but I like to keep you in suspense.
That's rude.
I know, right?
I don't like that.
That's pretty interesting.
That's not nice at all.
I think it's pretty
You're
interesting.
kind of mean.
All right. Well, this story is called The Shush Man.
No.
By Vel Ann.
No.
My name is Sabrina. When I was a little girl, my parents took me to visit my grandmother. She lived in a little village in the countryside. Her cottage was very small, and there was only one bedroom. My grandmother slept on one bed, my parents slept on the other, and I had to sleep on some cushions on the floor. We stayed there for a few weeks, and I was troubled by terrible nightmares. Every night, I would wake up screaming. My parents tried to calm me down and ask me what was wrong. All I could tell them was that a man was coming to get me. I could still remember the cause of my terror. Every night, I saw a shadowy figure emerge from behind the curtains in the corner of the room. He was pitch black, and all I could make out was his outline. He was tall and hairy. I would watch in horror as he came crawling towards me with a sickening slowness. He came up to me and whispered something in my ear, and just as I was about to scream, he would place a finger against his lips and whisper, "Shush, shush, shush."
No.
He tortured me every night to the point of dreading going to sleep. As time went on, he began to appear not only at night, but also during the day.
No.
One evening, we were all watching TV in the living room, and at some point, I happened to glance to my left. The curtains slowly drew back, and saw the man standing there, staring silently at me. He raised his hand, put his finger to his lips, and whispered, "Shush, shush, shush."
No.
I let out a horrified scream and immediately told my mother what I had seen. She got up and went over to the curtains, pulling them back and forth and showing me that there was nothing there. But of course, by then, he had already disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
When the holiday was over, we ventured back to our apartment in the city, and the nightmare stopped. After that, my grandmother would always come visit us instead, so we never went to her cottage or vacation again. As time went on, I stopped thinking about the man, and eventually forgot about him altogether. One summer, when I was 13 years old, and my little brother was 5 years old, we went to stay with my grandmother again. My parents were in the kitchen, having a cup of tea with my grandmother. They asked me to go get my brother ready for bed. While I was preparing a mattress on the floor for both of us to sleep on, my little brother was sitting on one of the beds. I noticed he was being unusually quiet. When I looked up, I saw him staring at something. "What's wrong?" I asked him. Then, suddenly, he jerked his head around and looked at me, his eyes wide with fear. "Sabrina," he said, pointing at the curtains. "The shush man is standing there." Needless to say, my brother and I spent the night sleeping in the kitchen, and we never went to visit my grandmother's cottage again. The end. That was
No.
a short one.
That is short, but no.
Yes.
So she couldn't see it anymore.
No, apparently not.
So it only likes to torment children.
Yes.
Sounds like a super nice guy.
Yeah, I know.
What a
But
jerk.
to be fair, all he wanted to do was keep the children quiet.
Yeah, do that by being scary looking as hell.
So I'm going to remind you of the story that I just told at the beginning of the story about Noah not shutting up.
No, because if he suddenly started seeing stuff,
Oh.
I'd be like, oh crap, we gotta adjust his medication.
Mm. So, the shush man.
No.
No?
As you're telling this story,
Mm-hmm.
I realize these things. I primarily look at these stories that you tell like I'm playing a movie in my head.
Yeah.
So that's why it's never gonna happen.
That's why it's because you're gonna go off a different path, or are you the main character? Are you getting haunted in these movies?
No, I am watching the movie.
Oh, you're watching the movie.
Yeah, I'm the watcher
Okay.
of the movie. Going, you're an idiot. Run out the door, not up the stairs.
That's fair. Okay.
Also, where's the gun?
She was 8 years old in the beginning of this.
No, I know. Like when I said run up the stairs or don't run up the stairs, I was thinking of Scream.
Yeah.
Scream when she's like, "Oh yeah, the blonde bimbo. She runs up the stairs instead of out the door."
Yeah, I didn't say what she was 8 years old. Sorry, it was just she was a little girl.
We can pretend that she's 8 because
she's 8.
she didn't mention anything about the brother, right?
No, she did not
When she
mention
was little.
anything.
So then
about
suddenly
the brother.
he's 5 and she's 13.
He was 8 and she was 13.
Oh, I could have sworn he was 5. My bad.
Nope, 5. I'm sorry.
Boom.
8 is stuck in my head.
But
I don't know why.
Is that
my
not
apologies.
the difference between
8?
13
Okay, yeah.
and
There you
5?
go. Thank you for pulling me out of that pit. I was
He's the math
struggling
guy,
there.
everybody.
I was struggling there.
It's interesting. It was only because she saw him in the living room too.
Yeah.
And thanks, Mom, for just getting up and going to move the curtains. Like, you can't see it anyway. Why do you think moving the curtains is going to make her feel any better?
Well, it's it's an automatic thing. Like, hey, look, there's nothing in your closet. There's nothing under your bed.
I know.
There's nothing
you used
behind
to
the
do
curtains.
that. You used to tell the kids.
Yeah. I used to have an anime sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would tell the kids that there was I killed all the monsters with that sword, and it was Ichigo's Bankai sword. It's my favorite anime.
Why did you get rid of that?
I don't know. I think it was because I couldn't find a place for it, but it was my favorite anime. I got it years ago. It's a black blade, and I would just tell the kids, yeah, it's black because it's got special powers, and it would help me kill all the monsters.
Well, that Mom should have done that.
Yeah, I don't know how heavy into anime the mother was, but I'm sure I can find out.
Clearly not enough.
Okay, so we'll tell the mom to start getting into anime and start buying some merchandise.
Yeah, that just makes me sad for the poor little girl who got the ever-living snot scared out of her.
I can agree to that. Poor girl. And then poor boy.
Yeah, it's just interesting that she got to a point where she couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
they do. There is a thing, common belief that kids are able to see these things more. Like they see these things more than adults because they're more innocent and then they are easier to
manipulate and turn into crazy people.
Well, not that, but they have a keener sense to these things.
That's why they tell you to teach children languages young. They're like sponges. Because they're so innocent. They don't have all this crap in their brains. They look at the world innocently.
Spongy make wipey. You haven't seen that episode. I'm moving on.
Let's do that. Anyway, I do think it's
reference.
I just think it's interesting that she at 13 couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's a tipping point, right?
I do wonder if she told her little brother about it because he called it that, or if maybe he just came up with that on his own.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because she called it the shush man because that's all he would do. He would just shh.
So he wanted her to be quiet, but yet he's scary looking as all get out.
Yeah.
So you're really not good at your job, bro.
What if it's actually like a little deity that's like over the village, and that's his whole job? Like he's kind of like the this story was based in Cambodia, by the way.
Oh yeah, that would have been super helpful.
Sorry, my bad. I,
I'm like
I,
one room cottages. That
yeah.
just doesn't happen.
Sorry. It's been a day. So that's the story that I previously told was based in Cambodia.
Okay,
It
man.
is called the Shush Man.
Now I can picture it.
There you go.
Now I'm picturing
So what
this.
if it's like their local like Sandman? That instead of putting kids to sleep, well, kind of putting kids to
Put
sleep.
scaring the ever living crap out of
Well,
them.
it's like
That's our goal here,
it
guys.
keeps them from going like from waking everybody else up.
She screamed bloody murder.
Yeah,
That
I
he
mean,
failed at his job. Fire him.
well,
Get a new guy.
maybe kids are too soft nowadays. You know?
We don't even want to get me on that soapbox. We don't even want to get me on that one.
No, this has been a common topic. I mean, as you know, no kid can live through their parents' childhood.
Yes,
That's constantly I mean, that is down every generation. Oh boy, you couldn't live through my childhood. You wouldn't last one single day.
they wouldn't live. They wouldn't last in my life right now.
I know.
I mean, our children are soft.
They are soft. My bad, guys. My bad. I've pampered.
The little. I don't want to do this. I don't really care. You have to, but I don't want to. I'm so happy for you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do it.
Anytime I tell my mom that I didn't want to, then she would disappear for a second and come back with a belt.
She used a belt? I thought she used a shoe.
She used both.
Oh, poor Adrian.
Yeah, she was in her running shoes, and yeah, she would go grab the belt.
She's got some nice shoes.
Yeah, I remember all the imprints.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, no, they wouldn't survive.
No, not even close.
No. Now, if you're scared to death, like this little girl probably was, with this very creepy man hiding in the curtains telling her to shush, that's different. Full on valid to be scared out of your ever loving little mind.
Yeah, like a few generations. Like, let's go back. I don't know, 100 generations, and then
Holy crap!
let's go back that far. All right.
How many years is that?
I don't know. I don't know. We're going with 80 years. 100 generations, 80 years. Does that sound about right? No, I don't know. My math isn't mathing today.
Bro, I just got so tired, so I can't even help you with that.
Okay, so
we're gonna go back a little ways.
Let's go back. How about instead of generations, let's go back, like 300 years.
Okay, because
they're in this.
2 generations would be like my parents.
Yeah.
And then my grandparents. So you would be in the
so
late
it's like
30s.
every generation's like 20 years. Is that fair? Is that fair? I think that's fair. Anyways,
listen, I hated that class in school.
It's okay because I'm gonna edit this out.
Why? It's funny. Sorry, we get on our little tangents. And in my defense, this is the first and longest conversation we have freaking had since probably Saturday. So don't even start with me, buddy. So
okay.
300 years ago.
Let's go back 300 years into this village.
Salem witches, go.
Yeah, into this village, and they create this deity. They pray to this deity to keep their kids quiet. There was one mom that just could not keep the kids quiet, so they prayed to this deity. Boom, here it is. It's a little spirit that is protecting the village and keeping all the kids asleep. They're making sure that all the kids go to sleep. Solved it, and the little spirit still there. That's what happened. Boom.
You're so full of baloney. I love it.
Done. That's it. We just uncovered the truth.
OGNA.
That's what happened. I'm telling you, that's what happened. They got a little spirit. And he's doing.
Did you do any additional research on this shush man to see if there were any other stories that could back up this fooey balooey?
No, because I found a story that I liked, and I went with it. And here I am.
Okay, well, we want to know more about the shush man.
Okay.
In Cambodia,
to
see if there are any more children that have allegedly
been
attacked by this creepy man in a curtains.
Okay. So, are you ready for our second story?
Bring it on.
Okay. So this next story is called "Something in the Woods Copied Our Campfire Songs."
No.
By No Shallot 3746, Reddit user. Okay. I should have known something was wrong when Jake stopped singing along. We'd been going to Camp Wildwood for 3 summers straight. Me, Jake, Sarah, and Tommy. It wasn't anything fancy. Just a patch of state forest up north where you could pitch a tent for $20 a night, no cell service, no bathroom facilities. Just you and the woods for miles in every direction. We loved it. This was supposed to be our last trip before college scattered us across the country. Sarah had gotten into some fancy school in California. Tommy was headed to a trade school. And Jake and I were staying local, but figured things would never be quite the same. So we planned this final weekend, packed our usual supplies, and driven the 4 hours to our favorite spot beside Crystal Lake. The first night went perfectly. We set up camp in our usual clearing, about 50 yards back from the water. Sarah had brought her guitar, like always. After we'd gotten a good fire going, she started playing the songs we'd been singing together for years. Country Roads, Sweet Caroline, and all the classics that sound better when you're slightly off key and surrounded by friends. That's when I first heard it. Just as Sarah finished the chorus for Country Roads, I swear I heard someone else singing the last line from somewhere in the trees behind us. The voice was faint, maybe carried on the wind, but it was definitely there. I looked around at the others, but they were already launching into the next verse, laughing at Tommy's attempt at harmonizing. "Did you guys hear that?" I asked during a break between the songs. "Hear what?" Sarah adjusted her grip on the guitar neck. "Someone singing from the woods." Jake laughed. "Probably just an echo off the lake, man. Sounds do weird things out here." I nodded. I wasn't convinced. The voice had sounded too clear, too deliberate to be an echo. Still, I didn't want to kill the mood, so I let it go.
Not smart.
The second night, it happened again. We were sitting around the fire, and Sarah had just finished playing Puff the Magic Dragon, a song that always made us feel like kids again, even though we were all 18. As the last chord faded, I heard it again, a voice from the darkness, singing the final line, word for word. This time, Jake heard it too. He sat up straighter, his head tilted towards the trees. "What was that?" he asked. "I told you guys yesterday," I said. "There's someone out there."
Yeah, you guys went to sleep.
"It's probably just another campsite," Sarah said, though she sounded less certain than the night before. Sounds carry weird in the forest. We sat in silence for a moment, listening. The usual night sounds surrounded us. Crickets, the distant hoot of an owl, wind rustling through the leaves. But no voices, no other campers. Tommy grabbed a flashlight and swept it across the tree line. The beam illuminated nothing but trunks and undergrowth. Shadows danced as the light moved. "Maybe we should check the camp registry when we head out," Jake suggested. "See if there are other people nearby." But I'd already seen the registry when we signed in. We were the only ones registered for this section of the forest. The third night changed everything. Sarah had just started playing House of the Rising Sun, a newer addition to our Campfire repertoire she had been practicing all summer. But she was only halfway through the first verse when the voice joined in. This time, it wasn't singing the words we had already finished. It was harmonizing with Sarah in real time, note for note, word for word. The voice came from multiple directions now, as if whatever was out there had moved around our camp while singing. Sarah's fingers froze on the strings. The guitar fell silent, but the voice in the wood continued singing for another few seconds before it, too, stopped. The silence that followed felt suffocating. "That's not an echo," Tommy whispered. Jake stood up so fast he knocked over his camp chair. "We need to leave, right now." "Don't be ridiculous," Sarah said, but her voice was shaking. "It's probably just..." "Just what?" Jake cracked. "Just some psycho who'd been watching us for 3 days, learning our songs?" I wanted to argue, but the fear in Jake's voice matched what I was feeling. This wasn't some innocent camper at a distant site. This was something else. Something that had been observing us, studying us. Let's just pack up in the morning, I said, trying to be the voice of reason.
You're an idiot.
We'll leave first thing.
How about now?
But as I said it, the voice started up again. This time, it wasn't singing. It was talking.
No.
Repeating our conversation back to us in a voice that sounded almost like mine, but not quite right.
No.
Let's just pack up in the morning. We'll leave first thing. Then it repeated Sarah's words. It's probably just... Then Tommy's. That's not an echo.
Oh
Each-
my gosh.
Each phrase came from a different spot in the darkness,
No.
as if multiple people were positioned around our camp, throwing our own words back at us. Jake grabbed the biggest flashlight we had and started walking towards the trees. Show yourself, he shouted. What do you want?
Jake, you're an idiot.
I caught his arm. Don't. Just don't. But it was too late. The voices responded, using Jake's own word. Show yourself! What do you want? But this time, it wasn't coming from the woods. It was coming from behind us, from the direction of our tents. We spun around, flashlight beams cutting through the darkness. Nothing. But as we stood there, breathing hard and trying to make sense of what was happening, we heard it again. Singing. It was Country Roads, the first song Sarah played 3 nights ago. But now there were 4 voices singing it.
No.
Each one slightly different. Each one slightly different. Each one an imperfect copy of one of ours. My voice, Jake's voice, Sarah's voice, Tommy's voice. All singing together from somewhere in the darkness beyond our fire's reach. The harmony was beautiful and terrifying. We didn't sleep that night. We sat back to back around the dying fire, flashlights in hand, listening to our own voices, sing our favorite songs back to us from the woods. Sometimes the singing would stop, and we'd hear our conversations from earlier in the weekend being replayed. Discussions about college, inside jokes, even private moments when we thought no one else was listening. When dawn finally came, we packed our gear in record time. Nobody talked about what had happened. We just wanted to get out of there. It wasn't until we were loading the car that I realized Jake hadn't said a word all morning. He'd help pack, nodded as we asked him questions, but he hadn't actually spoke since the night before. You okay, man? I asked him as we secured the tent to the roof rack. He looked at me, opened his mouth as if to speak, then closed it again. He tried a second time, and when words finally came out, they weren't in his voice. They were in mine. You okay, man? He said, using my exact intonation, my exact tone. That was 6 months ago. We never talked about what happened at Camp Wildwood. Not once. Sarah and Tommy went off to their own schools, and Jake and I started at the local community college. Everything seemed normal. Except Jake never speaks in his own voice anymore. At first, I thought maybe I was imagining it, but over time, I realized that every word Jake says is something one of us had said during those 3 days in the woods. He speaks using our voices, our inflections, our words, like he's some kind of recording device playing back our conversations from that weekend. The others don't seem to notice. When Jake talks, they respond normally, as if nothing's wrong. But I hear it. I hear Sarah's voice coming out of his mouth when he orders coffee. I hear Tommy's laugh when Jake thinks something's funny. I hear my own voice when he's trying to be serious. And sometimes, late at night, when I'm trying to fall asleep, I swear I can hear singing coming from outside my window. 4 voices harmonizing to songs we used to sing around that campfire, getting more perfect each time. I think something came back with us from those woods. Something that's still learning, still copying, still watching. And I started to wonder if Jake is the only one it took. Have you ever noticed yourself saying things you don't remember deciding to say? The end. That was good.
that was creepy.
That was a really creepy
That
one.
was I didn't know how that was gonna go.
Yeah,
Like,
it took a turn there, right?
I mean, I just kind of figured maybe like what are they called? The
Skinwalker?
yeah, that maybe was just kind of chilling out there in the
Yeah.
woods.
I was thinking that too. It had me going for the Skinwalker again.
Well, and I wonder if it's because Jake challenged it and was like, "Show yourself, come out here." Then it was like, "All right, I'm gonna take over your ass then."
Yeah.
This dog is driving me nuts.
Oh my.
She is grunting and groaning and did through the entire story.
Yeah, so if you hear grunts and groans, like faint grunts and groans, it's our dog.
Yeah,
She's asleep in the corner.
I have tried 3 times to get her to stop.
Okay. All right. Our dog is woken up now.
She is a handful. Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
I honestly thought it was going to be something like that.
Gotcha, didn't it?
It did, because I really wasn't anticipating it to be able to move around so much.
Yeah.
Like for them to hear just the one, or for him to hear just the one.
And then them hearing 4.
Yeah. Well, and then to hear it moving.
Yeah.
Like
Just-
suddenly it's in the tent. Why in the halibut they stayed that night? Like,
no,
pack
I
up your
would
stuff. You need
done.
to, like, come back in the morning if you really want your stuff. But get out of there.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if staying there, because he challenged it,
took him over.
if that's why it took him over.
Yeah, speaking to it directly.
Yeah, you don't do that. Isn't
No.
that the rule? You
Yeah.
don't talk to it.
You don't
invite
speak
in?
it to it directly, and you don't say its name.
Yeah, and you don't invite it to stick around.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Well,
Ugh. Ooh.
I didn't.
Nice big old chill on that one.
I really didn't see. I really didn't see that coming.
Good. Good.
Like-
that was a great story.
And it is interesting that only the one guy is able to hear the differences, and everybody else just responds normally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like his other 2 friends would know enough about their friend to know that's not his voice.
Yeah.
I mean, I get if you can't recognize your own voice, but the guy telling the story, you don't recognize that Jake now suddenly sounds like this dude?
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like I think it's in his head. I think it's really in his head.
for...
The main character. What was his name?
Did he have a name?
I don't think he had a name.
I'm going to name him Peter.
Peter. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think he had his name.
Okay, well, person who wrote this story, I'm going to name him Peter unless you tell me his name otherwise,
Uh-huh.
because I got to call him something.
So Peter, I think he kind of got taken a little bit too. Like he's chosen to be next. And this thing is now following him and trying to get him to call out to him, just like Jake did.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, though, because he was the voice of reason. Let's just stay here. How about no? How about you get in your
He was trying
car?
to keep a level head.
You're a moron.
Oh.
No. You get in the car and you get the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah. Oh,
Bye,
my goodness.
Felicia. No.
Yeah, no,
You
that was a good one.
wackadoodle-doo.
That was such a good one.
That one was, no. I mean, ooh, that was almost like the, what was that one where it scared the bejeebies out of me?
Was it the Skinwalker one too?
That one was creepy as I'll get out. No, there was one where I very loudly was like, oh shit. What one was that? Oh, it was like episode 6, wasn't it?
Episode 6.
But that was like that level of creepy.
What is an 8 feet tall woman?
I think maybe it was that episode.
Probably.
But I think it was the second story.
Boy in the playground.
Oh yeah, no, it was the one with the girl with no face on the train.
Oh yeah.
That's like that kind of level where I just did not
From
see.
the last train or
Yeah, that one where she was in Japan.
Bunny Koi.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that
You
one.
were,
That was a
I'm
good
not
one.
allowed to read it, so I memorize things much better when I read them.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, that was that level of creepiness where I just did not. Oh yeah.
that one
'Cause
gotcha.
I wonder if I do wonder if the other 2 something happened to them,
Uh-huh.
but they're off in their own space, so nobody there really knows what their voice sounds like. But you would think that if Sarah all of a sudden started sounding like
Different people.
three
Three guys.
guys,
Yeah.
whew, you throw in some stuff.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's just interesting. It's also interesting that Jake, who has been the most vocal about it, and maybe that's why it took him. All right, you're going to be a vocal jerk to us. We're going to take your voice.
Mm-hmm.
The night before, did they just none of them talk through the whole night while they're trying to stay awake?
I guess so.
I mean,
I wouldn't say a word.
I would
just,
I would try to sleep in shifts, guys.
yeah.
Have two people sleep, have two people awake.
I would have just left. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have stayed past the first night.
Get me the fuck out of there.
Mm-mm.
I'm done.
They should have listened to those two dudes who did get stalked by the skinwalker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were like, "Now we gone.
Yeah, we gone.
Nope.
Yeah.
Peace out. Bye-bye."
We'll come back to this campsite in the morning and collect our stuff.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah. You know what? You could always buy a new tent.
Yeah, but you can't get a new voice. So clearly, I would live. So, yes. Well, to the writer of that story,
hats off to you.
I got the goose flesh and everything.
You got it. All right. Are you ready for a third spook?
Is this a short one or is this a medium one?
This is a medium one.
Okay, so we had one kind of short one and then two mediums.
Yeah, one short, two mediums.
No longies.
No longies today.
I'm sad.
Oh, I apologize.
So mean.
I'll work on it. You ready?
Bring it on.
This next story, I'm not thrilled about this. I'm just gonna start it off there. I'm not thrilled about it. It's called The Doll.
Oh, I love this.
It's from YouTube user Freaky Sinister. You should check out his page. He's got some good stories on there. I will most likely be telling a few of them over the next few episodes.
Are a lot of his about dolls?
No, this is just one.
You love dolls. I'm so excited for this now because I think it's going to creep you out more than it's going to creep me out.
Yeah. I've had to write it out, type it out, and I had to listen to the story about 5 or 6 times.
So would you like me to ask you if you're ready and you can say bring it on and maybe my
all right, go for it.
My bravado will help you?
Go for it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh yeah, okay. This is going to be fun.
Okay, The Doll from Freaky Sinister. On my 8th birthday, I got a present that would change my life forever.
Nope.
It was a beautiful doll that looked a lot like me. That is why my grandmother Asha bought it for me. I named her Luna.
Oh.
However, days after I got the doll, things began to get weird, but I didn't notice. I slowly became unsocial, never having kids over. All I needed was Luna to make me happy. She was my best and only friend. I just went to school and came home daily. I never bothered to make friends or talk to teachers. I even stopped trying in school. I had been the perfect student until I got that present. Nobody really noticed though, so I didn't mind. After about a week of having Luna, I stopped eating real food. I just didn't feel right after eating normal food, so I would always go out to the backyard. We lived on the edge of Bridge Hollow. After telling my mom, Priya, I wasn't really hungry. That night, I found some woodland creatures to hunt and kill for dinner.
Oh, no.
My mom didn't notice me not eating much until week 3. She even took me to the doctor a few times, asking what was wrong with me. The doctor had told her that I was at a healthy weight and not sick. After our 3rd visit to Dr. Bennett, my mom decided I was fine and I was just going through a stage. After a month of having Luna, my mom noticed me sleeping in the closet instead of my usual place in my bed. And when she would come to check on me, not only would I be in the closet, but Luna would be in my bed.
No.
I would also sleep with my eyes wide open.
Absolutely not.
My mother just ignored it all, saying it was just a stage. 3 months later, I got a haircut. I wanted a bob, and that's what I got. The creepy thing was, after I got my haircut, Luna's hair started to fall out. It only stopped when the hair was exactly like mine. My mom knew things were not right with the doll, but I would not part with it because Luna was my friend, and she was the only one who understood me. My mom also told me that when she was about to fall asleep, she would find Luna right next to her bed.
Oh no.
Luna would stare at her intently. My mom would put her back in my room, but always find Luna in the same spot when she would get back to bed. Eventually, she would just ignore it. I now know that it was Luna checking to see if my mom was still awake. After almost a year, things got stranger. My skin, hair, and eyes started to turn a glowing green.
No.
This resulted in another doctor visit, but he said there was nothing he could do about this. My mom finally decided it wasn't a phase. She watched me as much as possible. She even quit her job, a crazy move for a single mother, so she could homeschool me and make sure nothing happened to me. Then, the worst night of both of our lives happened. My mom woke up in the middle of the night after hearing the back door open and slam shut. She ran outside after noticing I wasn't in bed, and neither was Luna. Once outside, she spotted us immediately. We were walking towards the lake at the end of town, hand in hand. She ran after us. It was almost too late. Luna was leading me into the water, clearly trying to drown me. Luna turned her head all the way towards my mom.
Of course she did.
She smiled a sick, malevolent grin that sent shivers down her spine. My mom knew she had to act now before it was too late. She ran to me and grabbed my hand, but I pushed her away. She fought until she had me struggling in her arms. She placed me in bed and locked me in. She sat there trying to comfort me. I was hysterical. Then, we heard the tapping. We looked at the window and found Luna standing there, staring at us with her evil green eyes. My mom opened the window and grabbed her. My mom ran out the room and threw Luna in the fireplace. It was on my 10th birthday when I got the courage to ask my mom what was Luna doing, and what had happened to me. She said my grandmother had gotten Luna for free from a woman that seemed crazy. Her daughter died days before she got rid of the doll. My mom showed me the research she did, and it turns out that the previous 8 owners of the dolls were all killed in various ways. The first one was 1 year old. The second was 2 years old.
No.
The third was 3. The fourth was 4. And all the way until we reached the 7th. He was 7 years old. And then there was me. I was the only one that had survived. I'm fine now. But after much counseling and bed rest, unlike the unlucky 7 girls who came across Luna, the watching doll, which is what my family had called her to this day. The end. Oh, so what'd you think of it?
Grandmama should have done some research. I'm just saying.
Do you do research on every toy that you give children?
I don't typically give children toys.
Really?
Yeah. Unless it's like one of my own toys or one of the toys that the boys have had.
Oh, little hand-me-downs?
Yeah.
Those can also be haunted, by the way.
But nothing's happened to our children. Nothing happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because their old stuff goes to my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fine. But I don't give people dolls.
Yeah, I liked that story.
That was creepy.
Yeah. Not a fan, but not because of the writing. Not because of the style.
You don't like dolls.
Because I hate dolls.
Yeah, you hate dolls.
I got another one of his stories that I will tell next week. And that one is also creepy. But, my goodness. What freaked me out, what freaked me out about this story the most was the fact that her mom would wake up and the doll was
Yes,
laying next to her.
absolutely not.
I read that, I was like, oh, fuck no.
That's when
Uh-uh.
you take
Mm-mm.
when she first off, how do you not realize that your daughter is sneaking out in the middle of the night
Right?
and hunting and killing wild animals?
I mean, first of all, the kid's got to be damn good at hiding all the bones.
For real, how is she cooking them? Like,
She's
how is that
eating them
working?
raw. Eating them raw.
She would be
She's
sick.
It's a raw food diet.
You can't eat those animals without getting sick raw.
Yeah, not an 8-year-old.
No.
Yeah, creepy, right?
And then, I mean, turning the whole glowing green everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, heavens to Betsy.
You think that the doll was trying to like? I don't know what the doll's end game though was. Like, I mean, well, let me change that. You know, she was trying to kill her,
Yeah, but why do all this other crap beforehand?
right?
Like,
Like, I
clearly
get,
she trusted you.
yeah, I get like making. Oh well, I no longer talk to other kids because this doll is all I need.
Yeah.
But
The
oh
whole,
my,
like, she got her bob haircut and then
the doll.
the doll did that? What, why? Like,
Right?
why do you want to, why are you want to look like them? Are you trying to, like, steal their essence to become
That's
human?
what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking that the doll was the doll would kill them and then take their essence or like fuse with them, something like bring their soul into the doll with them,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like this whole collaboration of souls inside, or like a vessel to trap.
That, no. And then chasing your daughter down the road. And I was wondering for a second when she said she, like, ripped her away, what'd you do with the doll? Like, were they in the water?
They were in the water.
And so you just left the doll in the water?
Yeah,
And then when she's like, she locked me in. She locked you into where?
she locked her in her room
With her. And then all of a sudden you hear
tapping.
the tap, tap, tap. And then the doll is right there. Like,
Oh, ooh, glowing green eyes.
no.
I wonder when the glowing green eyes started, you know? Like if the doll always had the glowing green eyes or just like it would slowly start turning brighter and brighter and brighter, you know?
Yeah.
If I get a doll, right?
I will pay money to see that.
Yeah, not happening. Hypothetically. If I get a doll
Send dolls.
and the bright
Don't actually do
glowing
that.
green and it's got bright glowing green eyes and I check and there's no batteries, there's no circuitry in it, that thing is immediately going in the fire pit.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
The fire will cleanse it.
I mean, personally, what do we know if it was like a porcelain doll?
No. Doesn't say anything about it,
I
just
just
it
pictured
looks like
this.
her.
I just picture this porcelain doll. Just take the hammer and whack it,
Oh. Did
and
you ever
then
see the
set it on fire.
Goosebumps movies?
No, you
No.
made me watch the shows.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't like the second one.
No, that was the movie.
No, TV shows.
Which one did I have you watch?
You had me watch the first one,
There's a million episodes. Well, there's like
the
20
newer
some.
ones, the ones on Disney Plus.
Oh, yes! Yes, okay,
Calm
sorry.
down.
Sorry, I
Calm
just
down.
remembered. I remembered
You're a
it with
crazy
the
man.
one with David Schwimmer.
I didn't like that one.
That one,
I
oh,
didn't
that
care.
one
It was annoying.
that one was a lot.
It was stupid.
No. There's the Jack Black Goosebumps movies.
The one before that, though, with all the one that actually felt like had a proper storyline.
Yeah. The one with Justin Long.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Justin Long. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's really good. Got some good range there. There's a movie with Jack Black, and then they have one of the books is When Gnomes Attack, I believe. I can't remember the name, but I'm like,
Such a weird name.
yeah, they had a bunch of weird names. Welcome to Horrorland, The Shocker on Shock Street, um, Say Cheese and Die, Go Eat Worms. There was all a lot of weird.
Those
Weird
two
names.
last ones were from the David Schwimmer one, weren't they?
Yes. I mean, they were
Yeah.
originally books, but they created they turned them into episodes. The Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
That was in the Justin Long one, wasn't it?
Yes.
See, I know things.
You do. I'm very happy about that. In the I bring all this up because in the I think it was like the first or second Goosebumps movie with Jack Black, he
Did they
played
have a
R.L. Stein.
ventriloquist in that one too?
Yes, they
Yes, you love that.
did. Ugh,
That's your favorite.
I hate Slappy. Ugh.
He's really creepy.
Oh,
I like him.
especially redheaded Slappy. I don't know why, but that one just hits harder.
That's interesting. Oh, that's because you love redheads.
I do love redheads. Oh, you think it's because they're betraying me?
Yes. Send redheaded dolls.
No, please don't.
Fill his inbox
Please
with
don't.
redheaded dolls.
No, just don't do that. We do not.
Do it.
Do not accept that.
Do it.
Anywho,
I don't have to accept it because it doesn't bother me.
Anywho,
Bothers you.
back to what I was saying. The gnomes, like Jack Black, who played R.L. Stein, these porcelain gnomes were attacking, and then he started just destroying them all. He's like, "Ha ha, they're gone," and then they just all started to reassemble, and then continue attacking.
You gotta shatter them and then light their pieces on fire.
It's porcelain. Does
Listen,
porcelain
if
burn?
I can melt bacon,
Yeah, that was something we learned.
yeah, that's new. So hey, I learned a new skill. Totally didn't mean to.
Yeah, she melted bacon.
I did not know that was possible.
Nobody, I mean, I'm sure the audience didn't know that was possible.
Now y'all do, so don't test it out because my house was filled with smoke for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, I came home like 2 hours later.
No.
Was it? Oh, it happened whenever I was still on the phone.
Yeah, you were on your way
So
home.
it was like 45 minutes.
It probably took you about 20 minutes from the time that I actually melted it.
Well, it took forever to get that smoke out.
Yeah.
Anywho.
It was... But I figure if you can melt bacon, you can probably melt porcelain. You can melt anything if it gets hot
enough, right?
Yeah, well, if you're being attacked by crazy gnomes and or dolls, then you know what? I think you're willing to get a fire as hot as you need it to get in order to melt it.
Put it in an incinerator. There you go.
Boom. There you go.
Done.
Local crematorium. Let's go.
Let's go. Yep.
Kiln. Let's go.
Dolls.
Let's
get off this topic, please.
No, this is good. Yeah, that was creepy.
Very creepy.
Ooh.
Very, very, very creepy.
Yeah, I think immediately if my kid starts doing something different, like because anytime the kids do anything different or weird, I'm like, all right, we gotta figure out what the cause of this is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I started questioning Noah whenever he's quiet on the at the barbershop.
When he's taken to recently, he backbites everything we say.
Oh yeah.
He picked that up and I'm like, where did you get this? You're homeschooled.
Yeah.
I know everything that you watch on TV.
He's just, hey, stop chewing. I wasn't chewing. Dude, we're eating dinner. Yeah, you're chewing. Like, just, of course I wouldn't say that. But,
yeah, but like
simple like that. Something
today,
simple like that.
He was supposed to be reading along in his science book.
Uh-huh.
And the girl in his class was reading. And I've told him I want you to read along with them. And I said, no, you need to pay attention. I am. And I'm like, this is one of those moments where you just say yes, ma'am, or you say nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Quit backbiting.
You call it backbiting?
Yeah, back-talking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought I caught that, but
yeah.
But I didn't. I wasn't gonna be backbiting. What the hell? But now I'm like backbiting. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. He's back-talking.
Back-talking.
He's arguing with everything.
Sassing.
And this has been our discussion for a week now, where he has just been doing that. And I'm like, where did you get this? So he starts to do things that are different. And I'm like, where did you learn this? What, And I'm like, is this somebody that you met at Awana's that you're having this problem? No, I just did it by myself. I said, not how that works. Good try though.
Yeah.
And so I have my opinion of where I think he got it.
I also have opinion of where I think I got it.
But I'm not going to say that on here.
No.
But so when he does something different, I'm like, where did that happen? Or when Jonah does something different, where did that happen? Or when their behavior has changed in a way that is drastic. Suddenly, your kid doesn't want to go outside and play anymore. Why? What happened?
Hey, why are you chewing on the squirrel?
Yeah, right? But like, if I start seeing that, I'm going to start asking questions.
Hey, why are you sleeping in the closet? And
Yeah.
why is that doll in your bed?
I think that if for some reason I didn't connect the dots that my kid had started to become a recluse because of this doll, once I saw my kid sleeping in the closet and the doll is in the bed.
With the eyes wide open.
Yeah,
Remember,
the kid with the wise. Yeah, no.
No. Immediately.
The doll's gone.
No, not even just the doll. We're burning everything. I don't know what. Like, I'm 90% certain it is this doll. But there's going to be a priest at the house here in a few hours to bless. We're going to sage as well. We are going to burn all of your possessions. Don't worry, we're getting you all new stuff. But we're going to Walmart.
She's a single mom. She probably can't afford that.
We're going to. It's okay. We're gonna start a GoFundMe. We're going to Walmart. We're getting you all new stuff.
No, just
and it's none of it guaranteed. No haunted. The only thing at Walmart that I will not buy you is
another doll.
It's another doll or a Ouija board. Those are the things I'm just nixing right now.
No. The doll would be gone though, for sure. Especially, did the mom see the doll from like the very beginning standing next to her bed, or was it only after she started to notice that the daughter was sleeping in the closet?
I think it was after 3 months.
Okay. And how long did it take for the daughter to start sleeping in the closet?
A month.
Okay. At that moment,
done.
We're like, doll's gone.
Doll's gone.
And then if for some stupid ass Cam reason,
bringing Cam into this.
I am, because Cam's dumb.
Cam's a dumb. Okay. Loved the story.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It's literally the blonde, big boobed girl that runs up the stairs and not out the door.
Yep.
Sorry to the person who wrote that. I hope you don't take offense. I don't mean offense.
No, don't mean offense to the story. We like to pick on characters. If we're picking on a character, it means that we like the story and we like the characters. That's whatever.
Yeah, there will be a time and a place where I'll use Jake as an example for being a moron going to challenge whatever was in the woods.
Yeah.
But if I, for some stupid Cam reason, did not notice that the doll and my child sleeping in the wrong spot, did you just pop your knuckle?
No.
I hope everybody heard that because he gives me nothing but crap for popping my knuckles on here. And then he just did it. That's hilarious.
I'm going to edit that part out.
Anyway, oh, no, you're not. I digress. At the point that I see this doll in my room watching me sleep,
done.
Doll's gone. Like, there's
so many times where this mother should have burned the doll.
Yeah. And then maybe at that point, maybe if you see that the doll is in the bed and you don't get rid of it, maybe at that point you go, hey, Mom, so you bought this doll for my kid.
Where'd you get it?
Mm-hmm. What's going on? And then when you still don't get rid of the doll, when the doll is watching you sleep, maybe at that point, you should definitely have asked your mother where that doll came from.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mom, pay attention. Grandmama, stop buying things. Stop. Just stop.
Yeah, the grandma is no longer allowed to get the kid anything that's not from Walmart. No thrift stores.
Yeah.
No scary lady at on the corner of the street just selling.
Get out of the antique shop right now.
Yes, you're no longer. Goodwill is off limits. Just done.
Yeah.
You see what you caused. Now you're limited.
I don't think...
This episode is brought to you by Walmart, the non-haunted everyday convenience store.
I don't know. Back when we could go into Walmart at 3 a.m., that place looked a little haunted.
Yeah, some creatures.
You walk down aisle 5, all of a sudden the dude standing down there in the trench coat turns into bats and disappears.
There you go, yep. And yet you still don't believe. Got it.
Oh. No, maybe if we still had Walmarts open till 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, then I could see some stuff in real life.
Oh, Walmart, you screwed her over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. I think.
Anyway, no, it was good. They were all very, very creepy.
Yes, I very much enjoyed all 3 of these.
But again, if you're wanting me to try to believe in this stuff, which is not going to happen.
The first one is a true event.
Oh, that was the true.
That was a true one.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So from Cambodia, true. Sighting.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what's up. So then I would definitely want to hear more stories to see if there are more stories out there on the Shush Man.
Yes.
Definitely. I'd be very curious if anybody else can corroborate that hooey balooey.
All right.
Or that fooey balooey.
Fooey balooey.
Or that phony baloney.
Okay, phony baloney I've heard. I like it.
I've got a lot of phrases that come from the 50s, so.
Yes, you do.
It's great.
Okay. All right.
So,
well,
yeah. Again, if you guys have suggestions for Halloween stories, something you'd like to hear, or if you have a story you want us to tell, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on Facebook at Make Me Believe Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us, obviously, on Pandora, Spotify, and iHeartRadio.
Yes.
Please share and like and follow us on those platforms.
Yes, please. The more listeners and followers we get, the more content we can put out, and more suggestions.
Yeah,
we can definitely get some good suggestions going on.
And then remember, this is episode 8. On episode 10, we have a little surprise treat for everybody.
Yes.
And so it's exciting. So go ahead and shoot us a guess over, see if you can figure out what it's going to be.
Yeah. Let's, stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, before we go,
yes,
I have a question I got to ask you.
I will probably have an answer for you.
All right. I hope so. Do you believe?
No.
No?
Maybe next time.
All right. Maybe next time. All right, everybody. We have some hope here. Tune in next week.
Bye.
Bye now.